When I was a young man back in 2007, I couldn't wait to get home from school to play RuneScape. Now back then, getting a 99, let alone a maxed account, was but an unobtainable dream. As we enter this new golden era of old school RuneScape, I intend to reach that dream and give all of the GP I earn by the end of it to you guys, the subscribers. This is the Road to Max series. Hi guys, my name is TheSpazDevil and welcome back to the Road to Max series. In the last episode, we achieved 99 herb lore, and we also decided that we would gain enough money for all of the buyable skills by building ourselves a Soul Reaper axe, which currently has a GE price of over 350 million. Now this axe is constructed by gathering 4 pieces from their respective bosses, these being the Eye of the Duke, the Executioner's Axe Head, the Leviathans Lure and the Siren Staff. Now since I already had the Executioner's Axe Head and the Eye of the Duke, that leaves us with just the Leviathan's Lure and the Siren Staff to acquire. Now we've done fantastic so far. We were able to achieve not only the pet, but we got Virtus Robe Bottoms and the 90mm Venator Vestige, which is used to make the Venator ring, from the Leviathans so far. This gave us over 150 million GP when you take into account the normal drops as well, and this was able to fund 99 herb lore. But on the flip side of things, I was still very upset that I hadn't got the Leviathan's lore yet, and I'm someone where when I put my mind to something and I set out to do something, I have to achieve that goal or I feel like I've personally failed. Now to be fair, I was completely spooned the pet, the Virtus and the first Vestige in under 400 kills, which is actually ridiculous. Still, it's not the Leviathan's lore and I am going to build that axe regardless of whether I could pay for the herb lore or not. So I jumped straight back in. As I promised in the last video, we are going to go for that lore, and in hindsight, as you're going to see in this video, maybe I should have rethought some of these options because boy, this turned into quite a grind. 300 kills turned to 400 kills, turned to 500 kills, turned to 600 kills, the only notable drops being Awakener's Orb after another, and after another. Now the lore is around a 1 in 768 drops, so I was still under the drop rate for the lore, but we'd been so spooned I was getting a little nervous, but I was feeling pretty good. And around about the 600 kill mark, this happened. Yep, that's right, we managed to get ourselves another Venator Vestige. So I decided to take the time to whack this thing together into a ring, sell that off at the GE for a cool 80 plus mil, and that was going to pay for another 99 skill. It would break up this grind a little bit. We've done so much Leviathan, so I decided to get 99 crafting. So in this nice little supercut, let's go ahead and bag ourselves 99 crafting before we go back and continue our hunt for the lore. Over 55,000 blue dragonhide bodies later, we have achieved 99 crafting, so that's one more skill cape, one more remote to add to the collection, but we had to go back and finish our grind. But still, an amazing 99 to add to the list. So at this point, we were over 700 kills into this grind. We still didn't have our Leviathan's lore, but we did manage to do something. We actually got one of the Master Combat achievements, which is to do 5 perfect Leviathan kills in one trip, which is a nice thing to do. It's a nice thing to have. And as we do our Road to Max series, I am going to go ahead and try and do as many of the combat achievements as I can as well. So that's going to be a fun grind moving forwards, I'm sure. Now what happened next is quite frankly unbelievable. I wasn't actually recording this, it was on stream, but I will put the collection log at the end so you can see all of these drops. But we pulled a third Venator Vestige. This happened at around the 850 KC mark, so to put this into perspective for you, the Vestige is around a 1 in 768, so most players tend to see their first Vestige somewhere between 700 and 1000 kills, and we had fucking 3 of them. So if it wasn't ridiculous enough getting the Pet, Virtus and 3 Vestiges by 850 KC, what happened next made me nearly quit this boss, because I was sure I was never going to see this Leviathan's Lure at this point. Because on the next kill, literally one of the next kills after the Vestige, we pulled a second Pet. Now that is around a 1 in 2500 KC drop. We had got it twice with Virtus, 3 Vestiges. I thought the game was going to make us so dry before we hit that unique table again. Now with some of the money from the 3rd Vestige, I decided to do a major milestone on the account, and that is to go for a 2000 total level. Now I was only 5 levels off this goal, so I decided the quickest way to do it in literally 20 minutes or so was to fletch some darts from level 75 to 80 fletching. So let's do another supercut and let's go ahead and hit that milestone on the account. "25 minutes and a very mild case of carpal tunnel later, and we had done it and hit a 2000 total level, which is a massive milestone for this account. All the while, at the back of my mind, I am praying that we get this Leviathan's Lure soon, because we have been so spooned and the RNG has been so ridiculous on this account. I am expecting to go incredibly dry. So before we jump back into the prison that is the toilet snake, I decided to go ahead and actually do some achievement diaries, because this is a great way to progress your account, and I'm incredibly fucking lazy. Please don't be like me and actually do your achievement diaries as you are able to. I decided to start with a little bit of chompy bird hunting. I might actually do a guide on this, to be fair, for a maximum efficiency method. I thought this was going to be really long and boring, so I just put it off for ages, but it's actually quite quick. Achievement diaries also means free XP lamps, which means that you get some free rune crafting or agility experience if that is your thing. It's actually amazing that I have put off doing these for so long. I am going to have to do 1000 of these chompy kills at some point when I do get around to doing the elite diaries, but for now I headed to the desert and did some more tasks there. I hadn't even done the medium desert diaries. You can see how far behind I am on this. It's actually embarrassing, but I thought I need to procrastinate as much as possible by doing everything from agility pyramids to all of this nonsense to get some diaries done, knowing I'm going to have to jump straight back into the Leviathan because we still don't have the lore. But I thought this would fill out the video a little bit. It's something that I really need to do to progress the account, so here we are. After grabbing myself another free bit of rune crafting experience, the time had come. It was time to stop putting this off. I needed to finish that Soul Reaper axe. At this point, it's not about the money, it's about the fact that I wanted this drop and I could not believe that I'd been paid out on so much other nonsense. It was time to go for that Leviathan's Lure. But how many kills was it going to take? What we actually did is we went into the Discord and I actually set up a giveaway. If you're not in the Discord already, or the clan, if you are, looking for a clan on RuneScape, we have a really good one. It's obviously called TheSpazDevil. Just go ahead and have a look. And in the description of this video, you can actually find a link to the Discord as well. So we do regular giveaways, and we did a giveaway where if you guessed as close as possible to the drop rate of the Leviathan's Lure, then we would actually give 10 mil away. So let's see how that turns out, because remember, we might not even get the thing, the Leviathan's Lure. It might just be the thing that makes me give up. And guys, if you have made it this far through the video and you enjoy the content that I put out, and I do put a lot of effort into this for you, please feel free to hit the like and subscribe button. And if you hit the bell, I am live almost every single night, live streaming, bossing, doing all kinds of absolute nonsense. We took over a bot army the other day. It was hilarious. So we would love to see you on the live streams more. Now, going back to the Leviathan, I was now 1,200 kills dry, and we still did not have our Leviathan's Lure. So I started to make a little game out of it. I started to learn how to take the Leviathan to near max speed, started trying to go for speed runs, and then I actually ended up getting the fastest kill that I got throughout my entire 1,200 kill grind so far. Let's be completely fucking honest here. With the editing, the music, and the filter, it all leads us to this perfect moment. We actually did it. The fucking hemorrhoid snake grind is over, and not only that, we got the lure on the fastest kill. I am not coming back to this boss anytime soon. I have thoroughly enjoyed it, but we got the axe piece, which means we've only got one more to go. Let's go, guys. Here's a look at the collection log by the end of this. As you can see, we got the 3 vestiges, we got the 2 pets, we got the lore. Have you ever seen anything so beautiful before? But we weren't done yet, because on the next episode, we are going to take on what many people consider to be the hardest Desert Treasure 2 boss. We are going to be tackling the Whisperer. Now, before we head off, a final congratulations has to go to Buff Guy 71, who actually guessed 1200 KC. We got it at 1209, which means you win yourself a super cool 10 million GP. And on that note, guys, I hope you have enjoyed episode 2. We managed to get 99 crafting, we got 2000 total level, we got the Leviathans Lure, and in the next episode, we're going to be taking on the Whisperer. I will see you guys next time. Take care.